Hi students, it's Dr. Marks, and I want to show you one more thing related to Excel. Now, in a previous short mini video, I showed you that having a qualitative variable right here, where I literally have qualitative information, that's going to cause problems for Excel. Excel does not like that this is sitting in the middle here. Let's say that I want to run a correlation matrix, and I want it to correlate test score, age, and male and experience. So I have 4 variables that I want to create a correlation matrix for. Well, I can't simply hide this, right? Let's hide it. Oh, it's not there anymore. Well, it is. So I can't simply say, let's take columns A, B, D, E and create a correlation matrix. When you go to do that, as we saw in a previous video, you're going to get an error. So we have to think about some cleanup. And now there are a couple things that we can do. So let's unhide this column. First, we understand that we cannot just delete column C given what I have in front of me. Because look at column D. Column D is an if-then-else statement, right? It's saying, hey, if cell C2 is an M, give it a 1 for my dummy variable. Otherwise, give it a 0 because that means it's female. So if I delete this column, as you recall, boom, what happens? Column C gets messed up because it's contingent on the column I just deleted. So we have a couple workarounds. We've talked probably about already inserting a column and simply moving your descriptive stuff so we can cut it, we can paste it over here. Well, that's one option, and now I can just delete that column. Now my quantitative data is adjacent, and as I said, we need that for correlation matrices. We're going to need it for regression. I'm generally not a fan of deleting my descriptive information, but I move it kind of to the left at the very front. And you might want to think about that as well. One reason I might do that is, let's say I want to change my mind. Instead of having this variable be male, I want it to be female. Well, now I can come up here, and instead of having the M in my equation, I can change it to an F. And then I have to name this variable again, female. So again, gender is not going to be a very good variable name here. I've got to be specific what gets a 1. But what I want to do is show you one other thing that might help you. And this is the paste value command. So as we see right here, these are not values. These are really the results of an equation. But I can divorce this from the actual equation by saying, let's copy. And now I'm going to paste it right here. And instead of choosing this first option, I choose the second option. I'm pasting values. When I paste values, look at that. There is no longer an embedded equation here. So where I have an equation embedded in column D, all I have is the value in column G. So if I wanted to eliminate the column here, D, I could, as long as I have G. Just be careful about what you do and what you delete. As I said, I generally prefer to just retain my descriptive stuff and move it at the very front of my spreadsheet, keeping all my numbers together. But when you get into regression, it might be that you decide you have to reorganize stuff, because as I said, you're going to have columns that are adjacent. So if you want to use test score, male, and experience, okay, well now you need to move this age data somewhere else. So I just wanted to be clear about this feature called paste values. Let's do it one more time just so you can see. This is the column where I have the embedded equation. I don't want that. I want to say copy. And then I'm going to come in here and paste, but instead of paste special, I'm going to just paste the values. And as you see, there's nothing here now that has an equation. You do have to make sure that everything is correct first, because if you made a mistake in your equation, it'll fix it over here if you fix the equation, but it's not going to fix it here. Anyway, the paste special command can be very helpful, and it might be useful for you for certain things we do in the class. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Thanks so much for listening and have a great day.